Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Gaming. Today we have Digimon Card Game Sealed Episode 15 and Episode 14 saw a Yellow Hybrid step to the plate even though it was against bots, going 2-1. I actually struggled to find matches, but how the timeline worked out is I woke up this morning, went to go edit the video and realized, this morning because it's still Saturday. By the time this is coming out, it's been maybe a couple of days since it came out. So episode 14 will have dropped Sunday. So to say this, Saturday morning I got up and went to go edit it. And I found myself, oh no, I don't have matches. I looked. I woke up like 10 a.m. I looked until probably 1:30. And at that time, each hour, something in between, I kind of just was like, okay, it's 11. I looked for like 40 minutes, something like that. So I gave some time in between, but I couldn't find any matches. So I played against bots 3 times. We went 2-1. That's whatever. It happens. Sometimes you don't come across those matches. There's not much you can do about it. So as those matches were done, I went to go put them in and I realized, oh, I didn't record an outro because of course I didn't have the matches. But when I went to go record the outro, I was like, okay, I need to add audio. So I was letting the audio process. And I went to go get the mail. And inside the mail was this. BT10, guys. Right here in my hands. So that was earlier today. I put this aside, recorded the outro, edited it, got it up. Kind of forgot about it because I went for a nice walk because it was nice out. I regret that. Regret that so much. I literally went to play soccer the other day. Was super sore. On my walk, I was out there for maybe 10, 15 minutes. Got a horrible cramp. Pretty much limped home from my walk. And crashed and burned for a little bit. Like, not sleep, but like, because I had to stream. And then obviously I streamed, and that was on Twitch. If you guys want to check me out, link in the description below. But this BT10 box in my hands right now is massive because, well, let's talk about the gold deck list. So, Purple Beelzemon's what we're playing today. Now, BT10 technically has cards for Yellow Hybrid as well. But let's talk about the Purple Beelzemon deck. Yamon, Pagumon, we have all of them. Digitama deck done. All the Impmons, BT6, EX2, Advanced deck, BT2, BT12 X Antibody Impmons. All the Impmons done. Wizardmon X-Antibody, Witchmon, done. Balmon from the Advanced deck, done. Balmon from BT10 is in my hands. It is all of a common, so I'm hoping with the packs today, we actually are able to pull at least 2. I would love if we pulled all 4 and didn't have to think about it. We have 2 of the 3 EX2 Beelzemons, which is fantastic. We have the Advanced deck Beelzemon. We have 1 of the 2 X Antibody Beelzemons. We have Blast Mode, we have Iron Mako, we have Death Slinger, we have Browse Barrage, we have 7-Fold Cluster. We're in a great position. Now, I'm excited to open this box, guys, so let's get to the box opening. Here it is, guys, BT10 Cross Encounter. Now, this is not going to open the whole box. I mean, obviously, we are going to open the box here, but we only get a handful of packs. I think there's going to be 7 packs remaining in it, so that'll be interesting. So I'm going to try to see if I can't flip the pack. Okay, I don't think I've bent that. All right, so I don't know what that is, and I don't know that special product. So let's go over this. So we obviously have the 7 free packs we get. And then for each win, we get 5. So 3, 4, 5. So that should leave us, what, like 7? Yeah, 7 exactly, as I thought. So, boom. 7 packs left in here. And, next episode, if we don't win any matches somehow, at least we know those 7 are going to be open. So let's try to keep these things somewhat in order. And it's going to be the first time opening this for me, so I'm super excited. Let's start off with these guys. So first we have Nene Amano. Really? You're not gonna let me open it? Is there just 1 card in here or is there 2? It looks like it's just 1. Wow, this thing is not wanting to open well. Is it bent? It's a little bent. I mean, it's a little warped. Damn, that's unfortunate. Hopefully I'll straighten out once I put it on with other cards, but yeah. Starting off rare, we have Nene Amano. That's cool. And then in here, 2 cards per pack. It looks like we get... It looks like we get Gamamon as a promo, and then we can either get, a bunch of Agumon, Greymon, Gaia Force, Skull Greymon, War Greymon, Tai, Digimon, Biomon, Borvomon, Lava Garatarmon, Volcanic Dramon, Hawkmon, Fugamon, Volcadramon, Hero Dragons, and Monochromon as our second. So, starting off, I think we know Gamamon's the first guy. Yeah. So that's good. So we know Gamamon straight up the first. And the second is Lava Garitamon. Lava Garitamon? Okay. Well, Lava Garitamon's technically a common. We have a rare, and then we have a promo. This will throw him there. Alright, first pack, guys. Let's do it. Oh, man. And this is... Okay, there is no thing in the back, so good. Defense Plugin C. Resin Gamamon, Burning Star Crusher, Redinmon, Sombera and Goramon, Tactimon, Cyberdramon. Okay, Spartamon is Uncommon, Chuchumon, Griffinmon, Dark Knightmon, and Kano Ricemon. Okay, so just to keep heads up on what we need. At Common is Balmon. At Uncommon is shoot, what is it? Okay, this pack is just not wanting to open. Come on. Locktoe. And then, of course, Starmons, Buzzing Fist, Dondokomon, Plasma, Decatur Launcher, Cubimon, Gazimon, Impulse Memory Boost, Bosamon, Blastmon, Taumon, Blazing Memory Boost, and Gullus Gamamon. Okay, so, really quickly, as I was saying before, since I got it back, out of this, we can either get Venusmon, which is, I believe, an SR. We can get Lonky at Uncommon, and then, of course, Balmon at Common. So, we have something at Common, Uncommon, and SR. Tactimon, Cyberdramon, Darulamon, Skull Knightmon, Mighty Axe Mode, Mushroomon, Bulukoamon, Motamon, Shotmon X4B is the uncommon, Maeldrabirdmon, Tokomon, Ruli Tsukiyono, and Minervamon is an SR. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, is this an... No, I don't think this is an alt art, because alt arts are textured, right? Hold on, let me check. Okay, yeah, definitely not alt art, but it is an SR. Unfortunately, not the SR we need. But, you know, it's an SR. That's pretty cool. Cubimon, Plasma Decatur Launcher, Sandiramon, Cherrymon, Quetzalmon, Shortmon, Sombre and Goramon, Palmon, Enforcement Plugin O, Beelzemon, not who we're looking for, Blazing Memory Boost, and Boom Lordmon. Bloom Lordmon. Again, these full art SRs are crazy. But this is not an alt art. I've seen it because it has the lance. So another SR, not again what we're looking for. Like, but, you know, it's alright. It's alright. We still haven't seen a single card that we need, which is unfortunate. Alright, Pulsemon, Burning Star Crusher, Gaussmon, Troopmon, Redinmon, Gazimon, Sunflowermon, Demi-Marimon, uncommon, Skullbaluchimon, Babydomon, Decker Greymon, and Shoutmon X5B. Okay, so at this rate, things are not going well. We haven't pulled a single card we need, which is kind of rough seeing one is a common, one's an uncommon. Like, Gagmamon, Tinkermon, regular Cruisemon, Defense Plugin C, Red Vegemon, Assuramon, Kokuramon, Palmon starts the uncommons, Palmon, Shoutmon, Decadramon, Nene Amano, and Zenjiro Sukarugi. So how different is this Nene? So yeah, that Nene is full art. This one is just regular. Okay. This is, man, can we at least get someone, please? Like, Impulse Memory Boost, Goldmon. Oh, there it is. Balmon, our first Balmon. That's massive. That is massive. Saltmon, Pie Dump, Healing Therapy, Renzen Gamamon, Talmon, Death the Cannon, and Babydamon, Immortal Ruler, and Taikikudo. Well, at least we got a Balmon. We need 4, though, so I would like if we can start seeing, like, more. Please. Red Vegemon, Quetzalmon, Pulsemon, Saltmon, Soundbirdmon, Pion Dump, High Vision Montamon, Death the Cannon, Lonki Adistacto. There's one of that. We need only 2. Grandisol, Ruli Tsukiyono, and Hero the Skies. Alright, so we get 1 of each so far. That's not bad. Sandramon, regular Kuzmon, Kukuwamon, Darkmon. There's this second Balmon. Ballistamon, Bulikolomon. Yeah, Daemon is uncommon. Brayclaw and Renamon. Then we have Angoramon and Greymon. Okay. Making it up. Buzzing Fist, Dondokomon, Mushroomon, Starsmon, Motamon, Renzen Gamamon, Bronchiomon. Monamon is uncommon. Shoutmon, Decadramon, Sparrowmon, and Uamano. Okay. Come on. More. Healing Therapy. Cherrymon, Shuramon, Troopmon, Brachiommon, Shortmon, Goldmon. Okay, Senkai Meppa, Canondramon, Justice Kick. We have Justimon, Critical Arm, and Dark Knightmon X Antibody. That Justimon Critical Arm looks good. I mean, it's just a rare, but looks good. And Dark Knightmon X Antibody. That's definitely not the alt art, right? No, because he's the one that has the spear to the side. Okay. There's 3 SRs, just not any of the ones we want. Tinkermon, Skullknightmon Axe Mode, Madleomon, Darulumon, Sunflowmon, Gossamon, Gogamon, Pikmons, Pile Volcanomon, that works sick. Ultratartamon, Kari Hanamoto, and Sistermon Seal. Okay, that did not want to properly tear. Okay. Red Vegemon, Regular Klusmon, Pulsemon, High Vision Motamon, Cherrymon, Reddingmon, Goldmon, Grandisol, Monamon, Daemon, Thidismon, and another Taiki. Okay, can we get the second Loki that we need? And how about the 3rd and 4th Balmon? Impulse Memory Boost, Assaultmon, Troopmon, Kokuramon, Quetzalmon, Shuramon, Defense Plugin C, Renamon, Demimaramon, Justice Kick. We have Decker Greymon. Oh, this is a secret. Shoutmon King version. So this is not the alt art though. That is a regular version. I knew there was an alt art version, but that is just the regular secret. Okay, that's cool though. Sambar and Goramon. Oh, there's the 3rd Balmon. We need 1 more. Burning Star Crusher, Healing Therapy, Pion Dump, Soundbirdmon, Gogamamon, Choo-Choo-mon, Male Bergermon, Pikmons, Shoutmon X4, and Gula Scalamon. 2 packs left. Can we get the 4th Balmon? Can we get the 2nd Loki? Shortmon, Grossmon, Darulomon, Gazimon, Dorkmon, Madleomon, Plasma Decadroid Launcher, Tokomon, Spudgemon, Hachitaramon, Taiki, and Omnimon X Antibody. Now, I know that ain't an alt art, but that's pretty cool. Okay, it did. Yeah, that's definitely not the alt art, but it did. I passed it for a second. I was like, oh man. All right. Come on, Valmon. Ballistamon, Sendirmon, Cyberdramon, Sunflomon, Skull Knight, Mighty X Mode, Tactimon, Cubimon. Nope. So we got 3 out of the 4. Palvakanamon, CK Mepa, and there it is. I mispronounced Senkai Mepa, but whatever. Lonki, Adestakto, we got the 2 we need. Immortal Ruler, and Shoutmon X5. That's pretty cool. Man. You know, I gotta say, it's not like a full art, though, which I understand because, like, you know, the full art you want to save for the alt art, but man, we've had some cool SRs. You know? Well, this is a promo, but we've had 5 cool SRs, and then we have a secret, which is insanely textured. That's cool. We got 3 Balmon, 2 Lonkiatas Tasto. Next will be the deck list for Purple Beelzemon. The deck we're running for this episode, guys, you know it pretty well by now. The 1 Pogamon and 4 Yamon. This is our Digitama deck, our Digi-Egg deck. And hey, it's complete. This is what we want. And hey, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I enjoy it. So going from there, we actually have the Itmons. We have the BT6, EX2, and, you know, you gotta love them. Then we have the 4 BT2, which, you know, is just such a great card, such a classic. Then you have the Advanced Stack Itmon for those. And then, of course, to wrap it up, if this one card keeps sticking, 4 X Antibody Itmons. I mean, Itmon's side is complete. Going from the rookies to the champions, we have 4 Wizardmon, the promo from the Advanced deck. I mean, what else would you use? Also, we really want to change the deck, even if we, you know, too much. 4 the Wizardmon X Antibody. And then 1 Witchmon. There she is, guys. Now, moving on to our Ultimates. Now, obviously, we have 1 extra, but that's going to be shown later. We have the 3 Balmon that we run in the deck from the gold deck list. And now we have 3 Balmon from BT10. I mean, this is amazing because this Balmon is so good and helps our deck. And we're only missing 1 from the final build. Now, going to the Beelzemons. So, Beelzemon category is actually more complete than it's ever been. We have 2 of the EX2 ones, including with this Winter Stamp. I can kind of see why if it was shiny it'd be cooler. The Winter Stamp, I can see why it's slightly cheaper than the other one. 1 Advanced deck Beelzemon. We have 1 of the 2 Beelzemon X Antibodies, which we got last episode. And the 1 Blast Mode. Now going to Tamers and options, we have the 4 Iron Mako. You know, can't do it without them. Also, I know I say every time, favorite Pokedex from that gen, because purple is my favorite color. 4 Death Slinger. 4 Rivals Barrage. And then the 1 7th Full Cluster. Now, we are missing 3 cards. Instead of a Balmon from BT10, we are running the Advanced Deck Balmon in its place. Instead of a Beelzemon from EX2, we're running BT2 Beelzemon. And then instead of the X Antibody Beelzemon, we're running the Advanced Deck Beelzemon. So those 3 cards are in place of the 3 we're missing. But hey, we're only 3 cards away. And now all we can do is get to the matches. Alright guys, time for the matches. Now I actually want to tell you something because last episode I talked about unable to find any matches for over an hour. And the previous week saying I only found one here and there. DCGO, oh boy, this is embarrassing, had an update. And no wonder I couldn't find people. I was on the wrong version. Now, I got the right version downloaded and I found games right away. Honestly, I think the biggest thing is that I kind of play tested this deck against, at both decks in between episodes just to see. And they lost so much. Since I noticed it was updated, I decided to play a few more matches, test out the decks, and I lost like maybe 4 out of every 5 or maybe 8 out of every 10 about there. Occasionally, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm losing so badly in these matches. So, I tried to play smart. I tried to, outplay certain decks, but I really realized that these decks are so underpowered, and the timing of the deck is a little different than when I play tested at full power, and it really is tough. So the more I look at this, the more I want to get this series over with. But the tough thing is I realized the reward system for winning matches, winning certain things, is a little lopsided for 2 decks. With one deck, I feel like it's okay. I feel like I still need to tweak the rewards for winning all 3. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to change up. I think I'm going to let this series, and if you're watching this, I'll repeat this in the outro. I think I'm going to give this a week or 2 to really sit and digest what I want to do. Because once again, I may only open up a smaller amount of product for the next episode, depending on the result of these matches. Okay, I know the results of the matches. Because all I have left is that one box we opened literally this episode. At the time of recording this, I'm going to give it a few days to see. My other box I ordered was delayed. And I'm just thinking, wow, okay, is Digimon going through a struggle with less stock out there or something? I don't know, man. It just feels like it's weird to have this many cancellations back to back to back from different sellers. But at this point, guys, I honestly thought I had this in the bag. And so I really started I was messing around. I messed around too much. So they destroyed my Mon. I'm thinking, okay, that's fine. Destroy my Digimon. That's cool. My turn. They're at 1. Digivolve. Let's play around. Let's send this. Let's gain a memory. Let's, instead of just attacking to see what position we're in, I was kind of overdoing my hand in some senses. Because, at the end of the day, he would have hit, but I could have saved, memory, and I could have played it differently. But when I got down to 1 card, I realized I'm just doomed. I should have played it differently. I tried to be a little too cute with messing around. And that's the reason we lost. We should have won that first match. That's all on me. This second match, I played against Huckmon before, and I quite like Huckmon. So I'm like, okay, if this is a Huckmon older deck, just this basic stuff, I haven't really followed Huckmon with the last few sets. I don't know if it got any major support. I don't think it did. So I was just like, I think I can play this slow, and they don't seem to have many, they're not really playing any of their support-based cards. It's kind of just throwing a bunch of Huckmons out there and seeing if they stick. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'll just slowly whittle them down and see if we can win this thing. And truth be told, it is one of those things that, it kind of works out, as you can see. We're tied right now, but we're going to have 2 Digimon on the board. They have 2. We draw in. So I'm like, okay, let's start discarding stuff. We have 2 memory to play with, so I'm thinking, okay, let's swing in. Let's swing in before we do anything rash. We destroy. We swing in. They're at 0. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, let's, discard some more, get some stuff set up. Okay, we get another Impmon, building the thing. And at this point, they can't swing in for the win. We can. And so they start doing what they need to do, popping stuff, getting ready. Huckmon, Bao Huckmon, they're going up, doing what they need to do. They have Savior, bring out CL. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, maybe they have something up there. They were taking forever. Remember, this is sped up like a ton. So at this point, I'm thinking, they're taking forever. They're thinking of something. Do they have a combo they're trying to work through? They're at 0, so maybe they have a big play left. Are they just going to Digivolve? Okay, they go into Jesmon. That's cool. And it's like, okay, this doesn't do it, does it? Okay, you pop 2. We bring back a Beelzemon. And at this point, I'm thinking they would just scoop if they're done. I'm like, do they have something? And then they surrendered. So we are 1-1. I got to say, this last match, not pretty. Not pretty. This is the type of match I come across quite often where I just get absolutely destroyed by the power of the cards nowadays. Because at this point, Purple Beelzemon is way too slow, way too weak. And I know it's partially a financial thing for me not getting episodes out as quick. And, I've tried to get stock in for stuff, but I'm kind of burned through stuff. And playing weaker decks and also trying to do 2 right now is tough because the series is now built for 1. But I promise you guys this much. There will be changes coming. I think financials are a little tight right now because my mic, I don't know if you hear it, but it is going in and out. It seems like the audio is inconsistent. Sometimes it's really loud, sometimes it's really quiet, and I'm talking the same level throughout. And so I have a new audio thing coming. I have a Go XLR, a new mic. Gonna play with it, get it set up. So there will be a video coming up kind of talking about what the plan is for the next week or so on Monday. That will probably be the last video. No, it's not the last because the week will have content because I don't know when the mic will get set up. So yeah, the next week's going to be hectic, guys. But yeah, we drop 1 and 2, unfortunately. And what else can we do about it? These decks are just stronger than us. All right, guys, no face cam, but I want to talk to you about something that I was talking about during the matches. So first off, let's go over the deck in a moment because we have to talk about this. I'm going to work on this series a little bit. So I think if I start filming the next episode, it might have less packs, or I might wait until my next product actually arrives so we have more packs. Let me know what you think about which one you'd prefer, less packs and an episode slightly sooner, or wait until the other packs arrive and have a bigger pack opening in the next episode. Either way, purple is strong compared to yellow, and purple struggling even now. The 2 decks need help. And because of that, I am going to revise the rules a little bit. Not the number of packs, but some of the rewards and stuff like that. So let's talk about this because I have an idea for the rules. And I'll get to that in a bit because I still need to figure it out and write down the specific numbers. But as I said, purple 1-1 match today. And that's all right. I could have won 2 due to this play. But this deck does get bodied by a lot of decks out there now. And I feel like the series, in order to help burn through purple and yellow and to start going to a more modern deck and really moving forward, the best way to do it is to tweak some of the rules, but is also to, allow myself to, really, speed up the episodes, but also making sure the rules aren't so overpowered or overbroken that when we get to one deck, we don't burn through a deck in 5 episodes. Each deck, I think a decent deck, building in everything to completion and then playing a final match with it, or having a final grand episode before we select the next one, I don't think it should take that many episodes. And because we may have to hop around here and there, most decks, new product, I know they're going to release a bulk of product to try to catch up to the Japanese game, so we may see an influx of product. But I also know that once we're caught up to the Japanese game, the TCG and the OCG variants will be one. Unlike in Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon will be one solid game. And at that point, we will have months in between. So when we build a deck, we need that deck to, even if we somehow release an episode every week, we need each deck to kind of be 10 to 12 weeks of content then. So we can't make it too speedy, but we also can't make it too slow, so I'll work on that. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below right now if you're watching to this point whether you would want episode sooner with less packs or to wait until the product arrives and have an episode in like 2 to 3 weeks. Let me know. All right, so about the deck, we had the Amon, we had the Pagumon. Digiton deck done. We have the Impmons, the BT6, the EX2, all for the advanced deck, all for the BT2, all the X antibody ones for BT12. Done. Impmon's done. Where's the Mon? We got the promo. We got the X antibody from BT12. We have the One Witchmon from the advanced deck. We had the Balmon from the advanced deck. We have 3 out of the 4 BT10 Balmons. And we know that there's still packs left for BT10. So hopefully we get that last Balmon and wrap it up. The EX2 Beelzemon, we have 2 out of the 3, so we're just missing 1. We have the advanced deck Beelzemon. We have 1 of the 2 X antibody Beelzemons. We have the Blast Mode. We have the Ion Mako. We have the Death Slinger. We have Bravos Barrage. We have Sevenfold Cluster. Pretty much when we stop and look at what this deck needs. 1 Balmon, 1 Beelzemon, 1 Beelzemon X. Now, next episode will be yellow, and if I open product, we'll chase after yellow stuff, but BT10 does give us a shot at getting Balmon. Then the question is, what do we do from there? Well, Beelzemon and Beelzemon X are both just a card away from, being done in essence. We're always going to just have 1 Beelzemon, 1 Beelzemon X, 1 Balmon, and while that's 3 cards total, it's like Balmon we're probably going to get in this box. This deck isn't losing, but it's also not going 3-0. It's not going 0-3 all the time. It's not going 3-0. And that makes it tough because the 2 cards left are kind of tough to get. Now, like I said, I am going to change the rules a little bit, and I'm going to add some sort of, I'm going to call it maybe insurance or something like that to kind of affect this. So I'll let you guys know how you feel about it once those new rules are done. But yeah, I know we're in a good place. We're 3 cards away from completing this deck, and then it all flips over to yellow, which yellow needs a ton of help, guys. But let me know what you thought about this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hey, it's free. Hit that subscribe button. And hey, if you ever want to face me in a match, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.